welcome back to Being Human. And today we're talking about healthy relationships or how animals can be helpful to us. I'm Brittany Maxwell Techmeyer, and this is
Becky Rowlett.
All right, Becky, what do you think about our relationship with animals and how can that be good for us?
Well, just thinking about young children, it's a great way to encourage responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's a cat or a dog or a fish, I've read studies about like with diabetes and people checking their blood sugar more frequently when it comes to fish
Right.
and feeding their food, just promoting that awareness.
Okay. Yeah. It keeps them accountable and in tune.
Yes.
And maybe in rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And just thinking about it, when you have a dog, it generally promotes more activity. So that promotes more vitamin D, getting outside, socialization. And when it comes to like petting an animal, that's huge when it comes to your oxytocin.
Right.
You know?
Right.
The hormone we all need.
Right. Pets, something really magical about pets for any person or any age too is just the presence in the present moment. And so animals are really present focused, and a lot of us as humans are not. And so some gentle reminder to come back to just the here and the now is a really lovely thing too. So I like that. Yes. for any of us. In sessions or in my clinical practice, I often recommend animals or pets for kids to parents with kids that have ADHD or autism or something like that, because it helps the kids have a focus and a goal and learn about responsibility and actions and reactions and all kinds of good things like that. What else? What do you think some of the other benefits of pets or animals in our world are?
I think too, when you come home and you've had a rough day, the animal is there, happy to see you, doesn't talk back.
Right. Right.
And it's just a warming presence. Absolutely. In your life. And when we were talking in the past about loneliness, mm-hmm. like having loneliness can affect our physical and mental health. Mm-hmm. And having that animal there looking forward to seeing us, it's just powerful.
Yeah, absolutely. So there are a lot of benefits to having animals in our world, and sounds like we're pro in most cases. That sounds like it's a good idea to consider. Anything else? Anything else you want to say about animals and pets? Can you think of some of the pets that you would recommend as maybe ones that are really great for any specific population?
I would definitely say cats and dogs. Mm-hmm. Fish, certain ages. Mm-hmm. Definitely, because having to clean a tank or a bowl can be very challenging when it comes to young kids. Guinea pigs are a little high maintenance with their cage and the smells.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, well, we have a hamster at home right now, and I'd say that I do the most of the work for the hamster. It seems to be the things that have cages and aquariums actually do need a lot more attention and are better for older kids or adults. And then on the other ends, the really young and maybe other people, retired persons, maybe do benefit from animals that are a little more independent. Mm-hmm. We have chickens in our backyard, and I often send my unruly one or broody child of mine out to tend to the chickens because I think that's a really calming, grounding place for them. But I think that something like chickens or some kind of backyard animal also for a retired person might be something that could feel really lovely.
And it provides a structure. You know, if you're retired or if you have the summers off and things like that, the structure and the need to feel needed,
right,
is huge with that.
Right.
And just thinking, you know, if you have fragile bones or things, perhaps a smaller dog would be better, mm-hmm. along with a cat having a bell or things like that, just to be mindful of your feet, mm-hmm. So that you're not tripping over the animal.
Yeah. So in general, we're saying we are pro-animal in the human world, and we look forward to your adventures with considering bringing more animals into your world. until we see you next time.
Thanks.